What permission do I need? Do I need permission?
Yeah, I think you do.
From who?
Us.
Us who?
Business.
The what?
Business.
The business? What
Sign right
what makes you think I need your permission?
there. That's all right.
Huh?
Hold on.
What makes you think I need your permission?
Hey guys, how are you?
What's up, man?
Can I help you with something?
Nope. Didn't ask for no help.
Okay. What's this in reference to?
What do you mean?
Are y'all filming the building?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Who are you?
I'm Jerry Andrews.
Okay.
Can I ask what you're doing it for?
You can ask.
Okay. Can I ask what you're doing it for?
You can ask.
Okay, I just did.
That don't mean I gotta tell you.
Well, there's got to be something.
You're absolutely right.
Okay.
Absolutely right. It is for a reason.
Okay. Can I ask why?
You can. That don't mean I gotta answer you.
Well, I've got to have some explanation.
Who are you to me? You're not my daddy. I don't answer to you. Right?
I know.
I'm a grown man.
I understand
I can
that.
stand where I please. This is America, right?
It is.
Okay, right on. That's it. We film all over. You ain't the first business we went to today.
Well, I mean, it's just plain. It's like no, because I mean, I have a right.
Yeah, you do have a right to come out here and ask questions. I don't have no obligation to tell you nothing. You know what I mean?
But you got to be filming for a reason.
I told you we filming for a reason.
But we don't have to know the reason.
No, why would I tell you? You ain't nobody to me.
Well, daggone, bud. I mean, I'm just trying to find out.
Yeah, understandable. And I just told you. We don't have to tell you why we out here.
Are you going to tell the police?
Well, I don't have to tell them either. That's what's so good about America. I'm a free American.
Well, I am.
I can
too.
walk on public. I can walk on public property all day long with a camera. And the police get here, I'm gonna tell them exactly the same thing.
What's that?
Nothing. Do I look like I'm scared of the police?
No, but I mean, I just want to know why. I mean, I ain't.
What happens when an ordinary camera turns into the center of a heated constitutional showdown? In this video, a seemingly simple act of filming in public quickly spirals into a tense confrontation that raises serious questions about freedom, authority, and personal rights. What starts as a routine day outside a business suddenly becomes a battle of words, and within seconds, it's clear that neither side is willing to back down. The moment the cameraman is approached, the questioning begins. Employees immediately want answers. Why is he filming? Who gave him permission? What is he doing there? But instead of explaining himself, the cameraman responds with calm confidence, making it clear that he doesn't believe he owes anyone an explanation. As the questions become more persistent, the tension steadily rises. The employees appear convinced that filming their facility requires approval, while the cameraman insists that standing on public property gives him every right to record whatever he can see from that location. What makes this encounter so compelling is how quickly the conversation shifts from curiosity to confrontation. Every answer creates another question. Every challenge is met with another challenge. The cameraman repeatedly reminds them that he is a free citizen standing in a public place, while the employees struggle to understand why someone would film their business without providing a reason. As the exchange continues, viewers can feel the frustration building on both sides. The employees want explanations. The cameraman refuses to provide them. Neither side is willing to concede an inch. Then comes the moment that changes everything. The possibility of police involvement enters the conversation. Suddenly, this is no longer just a disagreement between a cameraman and business employees. The stakes become much higher. The viewer is left wondering whether law enforcement will side with the business or recognize the cameraman's rights. It's a powerful opening sequence that immediately hooks the audience and sets the stage for an escalating battle over public photography, personal freedoms, and the limits of authority.
I mean, I just want to know why that you're sitting here filming.
I'm just out here enjoying this pretty day.
Just filming.
That's it. That's all I'm doing. That's all he's doing. Glad he's here. got Jacksonville PD, it looks like. Here comes another one.
Gentlemen, how can I help you today? What's going on?
I didn't ask for no help.
Okay, well, what's going on, sir?
We out here filming.
Okay. Did they ask you to leave?
This ain't their property.
They haven't asked you to leave?
No, but this ain't their property. They got no right to ask us to leave. So good luck with that. We already looked at it. We know where we're standing.
Okay.
Your name, Williams, J. Williams? You got a number?
What's that?
You got a number, badge number?
732.
732.
Yes, sir.
Gotcha. I told we two free Americans that can walk where we please on public property.
Okay.
And that's all we doing. We making sure you honor your oath today. That's another thing we're doing. Educating these guys that they got no control over out here. That's what we do.
Well, when you carry hazardous materials, you get kind of
No, hey, I would be nervous.
Oh, okay.
I would be nervous if you didn't come out asking. I know. I didn't have a problem with you asking me questions. It don't mean I got to answer none
Not
of
even
them.
talking to customers, nothing, have y'all?
No, we not.
Okay.
We ain't them talk. We ain't seen no customers. We talked to that guy. The women in there. I hadn't talked to nobody. We not out here for no nefarious reason, man. All we want to do is film like two free Americans. That's all. That's what.
Just when it seems the confrontation cannot become any more intense, law enforcement arrives on scene. This is the turning point where a simple disagreement is put to the ultimate test. Now the question becomes whether the officers will understand the law or attempt to enforce demands that have no legal basis. As officers approach, the cameraman wastes no time establishing his position. He explains that he is standing on public property and exercising rights he believes are fully protected. The officers begin gathering information, trying to determine exactly why they were called and whether any violation has occurred. Meanwhile, business representatives continue expressing concern about the filming activity. What follows is a fascinating clash between public perception and legal reality. The officers attempt to assess the situation calmly, but the cameraman remains firm and highly skeptical. Every statement made by law enforcement is carefully examined. Every suggestion is challenged. The cameraman requests names and badge numbers, signaling that he is not intimidated by the presence of authority and intends to hold everyone accountable for their actions. As the discussion progresses, the central issue becomes impossible to ignore. The officers must determine whether standing on public property and recording visible surroundings is actually illegal. The answer becomes increasingly obvious. Despite the concerns of the business, no crime appears to have occurred. The tension peaks when officers begin discussing property boundaries and where the cameraman is legally allowed to stand. This is the moment where the entire encounter could have gone in a very different direction. One wrong decision could have escalated the situation dramatically. Instead, the facts begin to take control of the conversation. By the end of this segment, the officers appear to acknowledge a reality that some of the complainants do not want to hear. The cameraman is not trespassing, he is not interfering with operations, and he is standing in an area open to the public. It becomes a major victory in the ongoing debate over public filming rights and sets the stage for an even more intense constitutional showdown that is still to come.
What I explained to this gentleman.
Okay.
You got if I go on your property, you got all control, right? You have no control where I'm standing right now.
Well, that's the property.
B. Thomas, you got a number?
Is that your property line right there?
Yes.
So
Ma'am, you got a number.
I do. I don't have to give it to you.
You don't have to give it to me. Y'all policy don't state that you got to identify yourself
Officer Brittany Thomas.
without a number. Okay, I'll make sure I check that for sure. Not sure why you got an attitude. So why you got an attitude? Oh, we just two free Americans would filming a beautiful day.
Okay. Trying to figure out what's going on.
Well, that's all. I just told you what was going on. That's it.
Of course, I understand. But I mean, when you carry hazardous, we just,
Sir, do you want to be in your business? Do you want to be in your business? So if they're saying on public property, they're like, look, your parking lot, your
I mean, I'm not going to have any ill will towards anybody.
I told you the exact same thing. I got no ill will, no ill intent. We just out here filming. That's all we do. A right to ask me to do that.
Sergeant.
Sergeant with the gold.
Yes, sir.
What's that, Potter?
Yes, sir.
A. Potter? Okay.
That's it.
All right.
We're not hurting anybody.
What's up?
So
Okay. What would you like to be done, sir?
if I known what the reasoning why they were doing this,
Okay.
I don't have no problem with them filming anything in the world.
Okay.
Well, it don't matter if he did or not. We're not on his property. You can't do nothing about us standing right here.
If you are not on his property, that is correct.
That's right. And his property's right there.
Okay.
We're not on his property. This is state property.
I understand that.
And let me clarify, didn't I say it was right there at that fence line?
You to start with, you said that they was on their property. Want them to move.
Okay. So
Anyway.
as long as you guys remain off their property.
We already know. You don't. We grown. We know what to do.
Okay.
We absolutely know what to do. Okay.
Well then, that's it.
Thank you.
All right. No.
Have a good day. Have a good day. We already know not to step on their property. You don't.
I have another
Please save your
caveat,
breath.
sir.
Save your breath.
As long as you're not.
Save
interfering
your
with their
breath.
business
We
as
know
well,
all
okay?
this. Come on.
All right.
Don't.
interfering with their
You don't got to give me
business and not being
directives.
on the
We don't got to
property.
give you directives. We're
You
grown,
understand
two
that?
grown men. We know what to do.
Okay.
All right.
I
Don't
have
give
to
us
say it,
directives.
though. I
Well,
have to
say
say
it
it.
walking that way, because I don't.
I don't know, they called you.
Yeah, I mean, I was just probably just as confused as you are, if not more.
Yeah, right? I mean, I would ask them, like, hey, what's going on? Like, since you made contact, can I get your name and badge number, please?
Roper, 3359.
Can you spell that for me?
R-O-P-E-R.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate
Yeah,
you.
what's good?
Not
Deal
much,
today.
man. Just stress testing my First Amendment, that's all. Haven't gone on the property, haven't said
they
anything.
seem to be confused, obviously, because you are on the public area of the
Yep.
sidewalk, and you're out in public, so
Yep.
nobody has the expectation of privacy.
Exactly. That's exactly what I told them. And I was in the back. I saw that her computer was on. I did not record the computer, right? Even though I am in public and
You went in the back, like, back sidewalk?
yeah, the back sidewalk. I didn't go on the property, never stepped foot. Just literally said, lady came out back door. She's like, oh, you can't be recording here. I'm like, I can though. I'm in public. Well, we asked that you don't record our computers. Do you have blinds? No. Okay. Well, it's your responsibility to make privacy in public. It's not mine. And like, I'm not being a jerk. I'm not trying to get people's information. That's not what this is about at all. If I was doing that, brother, I'm telling you, I would not be standing here in broad daylight, right?
I'm with you.
I'm
with you.
But
So what are the odds that since I've scratched your back, and
Yeah.
obviously this is all going to be taken care of when I go in there and speak to them in regards to this whole situation?
yeah,
Is there any chance you have a driver's license on you so that I can use it to
Absolutely
put you in
not.
my report?
absolutely not. Because what's the reasonable articulable suspicion for you asking for my ID as per the Fourth Amendment? Do you believe that I've committed a crime?
He wants to know why I'm asking him for his ID and what my reasonable suspicion is. Basically, the answer that I'm going to give you is probably the same thing he's going to give you. I mean, in today's world, obviously, we know that you're not doing anything
Yep.
wrong.
So then,
But if you see a dude
boom.
show up with a face mask on and
Okay.
a camera and a bank, it might send some people some skivvies on their spine, you know what I'm saying?
And I get what you're saying, right? I do. And I'm not trying to be a jerk or anything,
Yeah.
brother, right? Their feelings don't trample my rights.
Fuck, I'm
Whether
with you.
they don't like
the
it.
thing is, we're not debating your rights, so
Yeah.
we're not telling you gotta leave. We're not telling you gotta
Correct.
shut
You
the
can
phone
stay
off
here
or
till-
Correct.
anything.
till the moon comes out,
But
bro.
because we're dealing with you and we
Uh-huh.
speak to you, we gotta positively identify
You don't. I didn't commit a crime. I'm not in the process of committing a crime, nor do you suspect that I have committed a crime, which is RAS, right? Plus the Fourth Amendment, right, which allows me to not have unreasonable search and seizure. I didn't do anything wrong, bro. I'm on a public sidewalk.
Did I say you did anything wrong?
No, so I don't need to give you my ID, right? You guys are public servants, right? You have to identify yourself when the public asks you to, right?
Sure.
I'm a private citizen. I do not.
You do this often?
All the time. Because
Yeah.
if you don't stress your rights,
Let me
you'll
ask
lose
you this:
them.
for what reason? Just
Because I can. Because I can. Also, since you initiated contact, can I get your name and badge number?
Yeah, sure. It'd be on the report that we would do if you.
Can
gave us
you?
your
Can
name.
you? I'm not giving you my name, dude.
Okay.
May I please have your name? Please don't step behind me, okay?
Huh?
Guys with guns for no reason freaks me out.
Hey,
Okay?
we're in public just like you are.
Cool.
We can walk anywhere on a public sidewalk.
And I'm asking him just not to go behind me, just like you would ask the same, right? For officer safety. For my safety, just don't step
And you would
behind me.
probably tell me it's your Fourth Amendment right to walk behind me, right?
The Fourth Amendment doesn't cover walking behind someone. It covers.
Which
you don't
amendment
even.
is it?
Dude, you don't know what the Fourth Amendment is?
I do.
What is it? Tell me.
I just
Come on.
don't-
No, no,
I
no,
just
no, no,
don't
no,
feel
no,
like
no, no,
dealing
no,
with
no, no.
people,
You initiated contact.
Hey.
Name and badge number.
Officer Roper, 7978 of the Swarsville Police Department.
Thank you. You're reasonable, Roper. I appreciate you.
I try to be,
Detective,
brother.
right? Detective Roper?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I apologize for that.
try-
You're
I don't-
reasonable.
I-
Fair.
And
You
you
see
have
how
a
easy
good
that
day.
If the earlier confrontation tested the limits of public filming rights, this segment dives straight into one of the most controversial questions in modern policing. Can law enforcement demand identification from someone who has not committed a crime? The encounter begins with what seems like a simple request. An officer asks the cameraman if he has identification available, but what follows quickly transforms into a lengthy and highly charged constitutional debate. Rather than immediately complying, the cameraman asks a question that changes the entire direction of the interaction. What crime does the officer suspect him of committing? That single question creates a problem. The officers openly acknowledge that they do not believe he has committed a crime, yet they continue seeking identification as part of their investigation. The cameraman immediately focuses on this contradiction, arguing that without reasonable suspicion of criminal activity, there is no legal basis for forcing him to identify himself. As more officers become involved, the discussion grows increasingly intense. The cameraman cites constitutional protections. Officers attempt to explain their perspective. Both sides remain polite for the most part, but neither side is willing to surrender their position. Every answer creates a new argument. Every explanation leads to another challenge. One of the most dramatic moments occurs when the cameraman questions officers about their understanding of constitutional law. The conversation shifts from simple identification to a larger discussion about government authority, individual rights, and public accountability. What began as a routine suspicious person call has now become a public examination of law enforcement knowledge and procedure. The suspense throughout this segment comes from uncertainty. Will the officers push the issue further? Will they attempt enforcement action? Or will they ultimately recognize the limits of their authority? As the debate continues, viewers watch a real-time collision between public expectations and constitutional protections. By the conclusion of this encounter, no arrest has occurred, no citation has been issued, and no crime has been identified. Yet the discussion leaves behind one of the most thought-provoking moments in the entire video, forcing viewers to decide for themselves where the line between public safety and personal liberty should be drawn.
You see how easy it was?
I mean,
You swore an oath, my guy.
hey, I want you to know that he's been doing this job
Don't care.
for so long.
Then he
that
should
I can
know.
guarantee you he knows the amendment. He doesn't want to entertain somebody who's trying to antagonize him.
I'm not
Because-
antagonizing anyone. He's asked. You guys are both asking me
Hear
my
out.
ID for no
Hear me out.
reason.
Hear me out.
You're not going to give me
Despite what's
unlawful
going on
directives.
Right now, listen, I'm going to walk away from you about 5 seconds.
Okay, cool.
I'm just saying that how you interpret being antagonized
Mhm.
may not be the same as somebody else interprets it.
Okay, but you
your
guys-
definition of it may be different than somebody else's. So
But
as a
you
cop,
guys-
hang on. I have the talking stick right now. Cool. You
Sure.
like that one? You like that one?
Sure, yeah. Well, I'll
Okay.
give you the respect of that
Thank
one
you,
because you've been
thank
cool
you,
with me.
Thank you. I appreciate that. So with that being said, now 44's a safe town.
Yep.
Swarsville's a safe town.
Yep.
We may not get bogged down with the world's worst halls,
Yep.
but the perception of police in today's society dictate how people see us, speak to us, and deal with us every single day.
Yep.
So when we get used to people who are just, pardon my French, but assholes to us, it kind of makes dealing with people in other aspects difficult.
Uh-huh.
Is that right? No. Do I like it? No. Does it happen to me sometimes? Probably. I'm not perfect. But that's what we're getting at here. When we come out of this and you're quizzing him on his job that he's been doing, that's your prerogative. But that's
You're
what
right.
that's what I'm getting at here. So
Ooh,
with
we
that
got another
being
one.
said,
Hold on, real quick though, brother. Just to clarify, are you calling me an asshole because I won't give up my
No.
identification? Okay, cool. Glad we're on the same
if I
page. with that.
did, you know it, because I probably look you right in the eye and say you're being an asshole.
Yeah, but that's unprofessional.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Correct.
Now, my other question is, who's going to go inside and let them know that I'm not doing anything illegal?
I mean, I am.
Okay, cool. Because there's 3 of you for a guy with a camera. That's
Again,
3 guns, 3 tasers.
And that's because this is a small, peaceful
Dude,
town.
I grew up in a small town,
Right, right.
in
so
Pennsylvania.
when goes awry, the town stirs, right?
but
And
a
I'm
guy
not
with
saying-
a camera is nothing.
I'm not saying this is going awry. I'm just saying when comes out of the ordinary and stuff happens that does not typically happen. Like I'm gonna be honest, you're the first person that's done this in my over 4 years of working in this
Awesome, that
department.
means I need to do it more often.
Don't. It's not what I said. But what I'm saying. Is
But I
that-
can't.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is that sends shivers down some people's spines. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So that's just the case of the fact. That's all I'm saying.
And
So
I
that's
respect
why,
that,
So that's
but-
why one, you get this response because all we get over the radio is like we have a guy wearing a mask, videotaping, big puffy jacket. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? We don't know who you are.
At the same time, like,
but we don't know who you are. You know what I mean?
think logically, right? Think logically.
I'm a logical
If I'm gonna do anything illegal, right? Am I really gonna be in broad daylight recording it step by step?
The state of the world that it's in today. Would you be surprised if somebody in broad daylight came out with something like this?
Yes and no.
Right, but the first one you said was yes and no. So there is a sliver.
At the same time, though, right? You guys could have came up here, said, "Hey, man, how's it going?" and walked right inside.
Yeah.
Because I didn't call you. I don't need your help.
Right. But
I don't
we
need
get a
anything
call
from
that
you guys.
involves something that someone may dictate to them as being suspicious. We just handle it appropriately. You know what I mean? So,
can I get the IRC the call number after you park?
Just when viewers might think the major confrontations are over, the video introduces an entirely new conflict that quickly becomes one of the most revealing moments of the entire story. This time, the challenge does not come from police officers. It comes from a security guard who appears convinced that he possesses authority far beyond his actual role. The encounter begins with a familiar question. Why are you filming? The cameraman once again refuses to provide details beyond the fact that he is recording in a public area. But instead of accepting that answer, the security guard escalates the situation by claiming the activity is suspicious and suggesting that filming people and nearby property justifies police involvement. What makes this exchange particularly dramatic is the confidence with which the security guard presents his legal claims. He insists that the cameraman is required to identify himself and explain his actions. The cameraman immediately challenges those assertions, demanding clarification and legal justification. With every response, the guard appears to dig himself deeper into a position that becomes increasingly difficult to defend. As the confrontation unfolds, viewers are left wondering whether police will arrive and whether the situation will escalate into another major conflict. The uncertainty creates genuine suspense. At this stage, nobody knows whether the cameraman will once again be forced to defend his rights against official authority. Then comes an unexpected twist. Another security representative enters the scene and approaches the situation in a completely different manner. Instead of making demands, he listens. Instead of escalating tension, he focuses on communication. The atmosphere immediately begins to change. What follows is one of the most important lessons in the entire video. Calm dialogue accomplishes what confrontation could not. The interaction becomes respectful, professional, and productive. The threat of escalation disappears, and the encounter moves toward a peaceful resolution. By the end, no laws have been broken, no enforcement action has been taken, and the cameraman leaves having successfully exercised his rights. It serves as a powerful conclusion and a reminder that knowledge, patience, and professionalism often produce better outcomes than intimidation or assumptions.
Come on, buddy.
How's it going, sir?
Pretty good.
You can park right there next to the blue steel.
All right.
I'll be there right now.
That's on YouTube again. That's cool, buddy.
Any weapons on you, sir?
Any weapons?
Yeah, on you.
No, nothing.
All right, yeah, if you could step out on the bench right there.
Everything is just beep and beep and beep.
I can't hear you. Okay, I'll explain it to you later. Didn't they open that other door for me real quick? It's broken. Can you climb through here and just open it?
Oh, he just stuck his thumbs in his belt. He means business. Looks like he might have been making a phone call. Guys, I've literally just got here about 2 minutes ago. Uh-oh.
Excuse me, sir.
Looks like he might be making contact.
Why are you filming the property?
Sorry?
Why are you filming the property?
Who are you?
I'm the security guard for the property.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm filming the property.
Can I ask why?
You can ask why. I can't tell you.
Why can't you?
Because I don't want to.
Okay. I'll make sure the police know.
Oh, why would you call the police?
Because it appears to be some suspicious activity to me.
Taking pictures?
Yeah. Especially at financial institutions and young ladies walking by.
Hmm. Okay.
So like I said, I'll notify the police. Okay?
Do what you gotta do, my man. Pack West. What's your name for the record?
I'm not required to tell you that.
I didn't say you were required. I'm just asking for it.
Yeah, just like I asked you for information, you want to give it
There
to me.
you go. Now you're starting to get it. Maybe not, though.
No, actually, I get it. I'm just wondering if you do.
What am I missing?
Certain legal statements that you are required to provide.
Legal statements?
Yep.
Required to provide to whom?
Anyone who asks you.
Anyone who asks me?
Yep.
Educate me.
Not my job to educate you.
Oh, I never heard that I'm required to answer things to strangers. In fact, I was raised not to talk to strangers.
Well, here's the thing.
Here's the deal.
By California law, I'm a limited duty police officer.
Yeah?
Okay? So by California law, if I ask you what you're doing, you are required by law to identify yourself.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I had no idea in that case.
Yeah, and like I said, I didn't ask you to identify yourself. Okay? I just asked what you were doing. That's it.
Yeah. So, if I'm required to identify myself to you, does that also require me to tell you what I'm doing?
In general terms.
Huh.
Not specifically.
Interesting. In general terms?
Yes.
What does that mean?
No, it's the basis of why you're out here and doing what you're doing.
Ah.
I don't need to know who you're doing it for.
So I told you,
no,
and you
I
can
asked
clearly
you if you were
see
filming.
that I'm taking pictures
Yes.
and video.
Yeah, but here's the thing. You weren't just filming the property. You filmed the young lady. And I watched you do it.
Sure.
Okay?
Yeah.
That is suspicious activity.
Suspicious to film a person walking by me?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah. Especially in this day and age.
This day and age. All right, well, here's the deal. In this day and age, if you're calling the police, I'm gonna have to stick around.
Yep. I'm calling non-emergency because I don't believe it's an emergency.
Good. Good job. At least you're getting that one right. Man, this guy. Oh my goodness. He really believes all that. He really believes all. He believes that I am required to identify myself to a limited duty. What do you call himself? A limited duty police officer? Holy shit, guys. Ooh, looks like he's coming to talk to me though.
How you doing?
Pretty good, how you doing?
Good. What's going on out here?
What do you mean?
Someone said they were concerned that you were taking video or.
Well, I guess you. Who are you, by the way? Are you
Rancho Santa Fe
police
Patrol.
or
no? We're
security?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're just security.
You should probably go talk to the caller then.
I'm just curious what.
Yeah, I told him what I was doing. He wasn't satisfied with the answer, so he decided to call police on me.
Yeah, we're not police.
I understand you're not, but I'm waiting for the police. I'm not going to run.
There's no reason.
Right. So why don't you go? Are you affiliated with that security guard that called? No. Oh, so somebody else called you guys?
No, he's that guy. If you're referring to that guy, he's just security for that property.
Yeah, that's what I figured. But yeah, you come out and.
Can I ask what you're doing?
I'm just making a video.
Oh.
Yeah. Other than that, I'm not going to go into any details.
There's nothing wrong.
Nothing nefarious. I can tell you that much. But yeah, I was here maybe 2 minutes. This guy came out, started telling me I need to identify if he asks, and all this crazy shit. Somebody needs to talk to him and tell him. My name's Jonah.
Jonah, my name's Sal.
Sal, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Somebody needs to tell him. Yeah, tell him.
You're
we
not
have
doing anything wrong.
We have a First Amendment and a Fourth Amendment for a reason.
Yeah.
Control 411.
He obviously doesn't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, I'm hanging around for police. I don't know if they're coming or not. I imagine if they do, it'd be hours.
I have no idea. I don't think he called them.
I think he did.
I'm coming for it. You said it was Jason?
Jonah.
Jonah.
Yeah.
All right. Are you just independent reporter or just videotaping or?
Yeah, I do a little bit of everything, you know.
Okay.
Right now, I'm just out enjoying.
No, because I've been here.
I've
never seen you, so.
Yeah, I don't really come to this neck of the woods very often, so decided it was a beautiful day.
It is
go
nice.
Capture some images, and I was here less than 5 minutes before that guy came out trying to get ID from me and give me the 3rd degree.
It is a beautiful day.
It is, yeah. So yeah, at this point, you know, I would have been long gone from this area, but I'm just gonna stick around to see if the police show up. But I don't think they're going to.
No. And if they do, I'll cancel and say there's no need to.
Maybe go tell him to, you know, keep his authority on that side of the sidewalk. He obviously doesn't know that filming in public is legal.
You're free to walk on the sidewalk.
I know that. He doesn't, though. Maybe let him know so he doesn't bother the next camera guy.
Jonah,
yes.